Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Peter Lambert. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. And most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Falling behind 2-1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. The 3-1. And there's the strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And here it comes. And he walked him.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was late. And a 1-2. This one to Bryant. Feed to second. That's one. A sensational double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The wind and the pitch. On the ground. Whips it to first. Third out. Giants nothing. Rockies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Coors Field. And on the mound in this one, number 67. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Ezequiel Tovar getting ready to hit. Strike two. That one drifts inside. Hit in the air, right field. Conforto under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop. Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Bryant leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next one just misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Two now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one ripped right center field. Banks off the wall. The relay throw. But it's offline. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. The 1-1. Here's a rocket out to left. Yastrzemski right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. The wind of the pitch. This one popped up. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
The designated hitter, John.
Here's Jack Peterson. That one missed. That hits the dirt, and that's ball 3. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. His 14th of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Slap the other way, foul. One down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He blasts one out to right. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. And a pitch. This one popped up. And there are 2 down.
Batting in, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's Crawford now. Open stance on that left side. Brandon Crawford, a kid who grew up a Giants fan. His dad had season tickets at Candlestick Park and then at, what was it initially, Pac Bell Park. In the dirt. Wins, collects, fires to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning, not once but twice. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Up the middle. Can't glove it cleanly.
The second baseman,
Harold Castro stands in. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. 2-1 now. Fouled off. He was late.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Here's the catcher to hit. Austin Wins. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Goodman on third. Castro over at first with one away. Got him swinging.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third and 1 out. Couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Now here's Nolan Jones. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
The 2-1. And that one wrapped foul. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Here's the 2-2. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Ezekiel Tovar to bat next. So now 3-2. Line drive, could be extra bases. One runs in, around third. He's also in to score. It's 3-2.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swings and misses. Slider right there. And that's outside. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Man on second, 2 down. And now it's filled up.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Got him. Good job at damage control right there. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the rookie catcher, Blake Sable. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Checks his swing, now an appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around. Mike Yastrzemski up here.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Next offering is downstairs. And that one fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Kicks and deals. That misses off the outside edge. And there's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Chris Bryant.
The first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next,
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies. He doubled home a run at his first AB.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
One and two now. Swung on, popped up left side. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's bad. And that one's gone into the bleachers. His 24th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
At the plate, Lowry's Montero. And there's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The right fielder, number 50.
Hunter Goodman, the next to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Ball to strike. The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Harold Castro digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Denver, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Michael Conforto. Misses off the plate. Now 2 balls and a strike. And strike 2. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind of the pitch. And that one hammered. That's back there. That one is gone. A solo shot. His 16th homer of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Peter Lambert done for the afternoon, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Tyler Kinley.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. First time up was a pop out. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The pitch. That's in there, and the count's even at 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And now Jack Peterson, the solo homer, his first time, the 2-1.
Ball, touchdown.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
So here's Wade now. He's already homered here in this one.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that's through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Slater, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swung on, belted. And that ball is gone. Lamont Wade Jr. leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brent Suter.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Number 39, Brent Suter.
And now the center fielder, Luis Matos. Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings and misses. That's the 2nd out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And that'll bring up Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1. That one to first. He'll do it himself, and that'll do it. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Taylor Rogers comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Went down on strikes his first time through. Here's a 1-1. Out to short. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
No outs, runner at first. And now here is Austin Wynns. He's 0 for 1. The other way. Nice grab.
The left fielder, number 22, Nolan.
Stepping in, Nolan Jones. 1 for 2.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
The tag, and got him at second. Here's a 2-2.
The count is full.
Ezekiel Tovar in the on-deck circle. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
1-1 now.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Going with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
The pitch. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Jones off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there, and it's a full count. Chris Bryant up next. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a pretty significant two-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
New arm for the Giants, Scott Alexander. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Scott Alexander.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a base hit right there. Here's the throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sable. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Not too often you're going to see a sub-90-mile-per-hour fastball get by a hitter for the strikeout, especially when it's in a very hittable location like that. Makes me think he was either looking for something else completely or he tried to do way too much with that swing.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Pulls that one foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants are down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Camilo Doval takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with the lefty at the plate.
Well, 1-run game, and the batter now, Ryan McMahon. He's already homered in this game. Ball to strike. Swing and a foul straight back. And now it's 1-2. And now 2-2. Two down. He goes down looking. Next is the designated hitter, Lowry's Montero. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And another ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Hunter Goodman waits on deck. And the right-hander's 3-1. That's a slider for a strike. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
And now the right fielder, Hunter Goodman. The next offering misses. 2-1. Two down, nobody on.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right-handed reliever. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.